Welcome to the Capitol, and today we're privileged to have Representative Dale Dewitt with us. Dale, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and talk with us right here.
Well, certainly. Appreciate the opportunity to get to speak with you and talk about some of the issues that are on everybody's mind right now. With a year like this, the deficit's down, a lot of issues out here that need to be addressed.
There are, and for the first time, let's talk a little bit about your district. Tell us about the area in which is incorporated from your representation.
All right, I represent District 38, which encompasses 4 full counties and a portion of another one. That's Kay Grant, Garfield, Noble, and a small portion of Osage County. I represent a very rural area of Oklahoma. The largest community I have is Blackwell, which has about 6,500 people. So represent 26 school districts, 44 communities. Go ahead. That's right.
Tell me, Dale, what are your biggest concerns for your district during this upcoming legislative session?
Of course, the biggest concern, no matter what district, for Oklahoma right now is the budget impact that we're going to see. I think some of the big issues, of course, always for my district, any issue that deals with the rural area is a huge issue. Agriculture is always a very big issue in my area. But this year and maybe the last couple of years and for a couple of years down the road, water is going to be an enormous issue for everybody in Oklahoma, including my district.
Talking about bills that have been introduced into this session, did you have some key legislation that you introduced, or do you see some key legislation on the radar that you feel is going to be very important?
Yes, I had several bills, and all of them, as I say, dealt with rural Oklahoma or agriculture. I have 2 bills dealing with water. Those bills we're keeping alive. We don't have a good plan at this point on the water. Of course, as an Oklahoman, I feel like we need to take care of our Oklahomans first before we address the sale of water into Texas. And so we're moving forward on that, trying to come up with a plan that all Oklahomans can jump on board and we can move that forward.
Talk a little bit about the people of your district. And Dale, with a program like this, what we would like to do is stimulate more dialogue with you as their representatives. How open are you to talking with the people via email, telephone calls? Discuss a little bit with me about what's the best way that the people you represent can get a hold of you, and how effective is that as far as for you to legislate for them?
Yes, well, I've been down here 8 years now, and I do have an open door policy, and appreciate my constituents, contacting me on issues that are of importance to them. They can contact me by email, they can contact me by phone, they can write letters. I hold what we call eggs and issues, or little town hall meetings across my district on Friday mornings, and I get to see a lot of my constituents there. They come in, they have issues on their mind, and I will address those issues personally at those particular events. And so that has been proven to be a really good way to communicate with them. But I think that after 8 years, my constituents know that they can contact me, and I'm always willing to listen to their concerns.
And that is so important for all of us to realize first who our representative is, and then next to know that our statements do make a difference up here for policy making statewide. Oh,
most definitely. I listen to my constituents, and when I come forth with the legislation, they are generated from my district. And so it is so important that the people get involved in what we're doing down here in government, because we are here representing them.
Eggs and issues. I love it. Next time I'm up in your area, I got to make sure it's Friday morning and we get together to hear some of the issues that are going on around your district.
You bet. Eggs and issues. We have the first Friday of every month in Blackwell, or right on I-35 there at a little place called the Plainsman Restaurant. 7 o'clock in the morning, so come up and visit with us. We also have pancakes and politics in in another community. We meet in Medford on the first Friday of that month. We're in Enid, 2 different places on the second Friday, and tomorrow morning, which is the 3rd Friday of the month, I'll be in Tonkawa.
So 8 years, Dale, you're the expert, or one of the experts up here on rural issues. Anyone concerned needs to come out to some of these gatherings or email, just make the contact.
Well, right, but an expert is water under pressure, so I'm not sure I want to be classified as an expert. But I have been here with term limits setting in. You know, I'm one of the senior members out here, and so you know, I do probably have a little more of the knowledge here as far as the background and how we got to the point we are. And so I appreciate the opportunity that the leadership has given me to move in these roles and what I represent.
Well, Dale, thank you for the first time here on My Legislator TV, and we hope to make this a weekly thing with you.
Well, and I appreciate that, and I will try and be here as much as possible. You know how my schedule has been, and,
yes.
And I certainly apologize for not being here any quicker.
Oh, no, not at all. It's an honor, again, and a privilege to have you anytime you can come. Representative DeWitt, thank you very much.
Thank you.